Hey guys, it's Matt. In this video we're talking about getting better posture, getting better body language. It should be especially useful for anyone who has the typical postural problems like forward head, rounded shoulders, slumped shoulders, anterior pelvic tilt. See, I had bad posture for all my life. Like when I was 18, it was absolutely terrible. Like it was so bad. Like I can't even begin to imagine how bad it must have been. It must have been like this, just like the worst, you know. And then over the next 10, 12 years, you know, it got better. It's like straightening up more and more and more. But about 3 months ago, it just went boom, like this. So I just suddenly made a simple shift and like everything was fine. It was like the pelvis nice and aligned, the shoulders are sitting nicely, the neck is long, the chest is up. I was like, okay, fantastic. Now the way that I got there was by like getting better control of my muscles. Okay, that's how I got there. I got better control of my muscles and I just learned to do them right. However, that's not the advice that I want to give you. It's good advice, but it's another topic. I started to think about, okay, but what's the root cause of this? Like, why would I even be in this situation in the first place? Why would I have this body language? Like, why was I in a situation where I need to fix this? Where did that even come from? Typical physiotherapists, they'll say, oh, it's because, you know, oh, you use computer and this muscle's tight and that muscle's weak and this one needs to be stretched and that one needs to be strengthened, and then when all the muscles have the right balance and blah 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 blah, then they'll be like in alignment. But I can tell you that when I went from having like not like suboptimal posture to what I believe to be pretty damn good, none of that happened. I wasn't like, I finally got the muscles in the right balance. That's not what happened, okay? I just regained control and the ability to go into the right position. However, why did I need to have that problem? Why did I have that problem in the first place? And why does anyone have that problem in the first place? Well, I noticed that the good body language things, and we'll say that there's 4 of them. Chest up, neck long, shoulders back and aligned, and pelvis oriented correctly. I noticed that all of those 4 things are associated with alpha body language. Now this is not new. It's like, oh, alpha body language, beta body language. Okay, I know I'm not breaking ground yet. I noticed, okay, they're all alpha. All right. And this stuff, forward head, rounded shoulders, slumped shoulders, rounded back, you know, anterior pelvic tilt, that's all associated with beta body language. Okay, cool. So what's still like, all right, why do so many people have this beta body language? Okay, here's what I think. I believe that when you're young, like if you have this beta male body language, like anything like that, I believe that is because when you were young, you subconsciously started to do those body language expressions as a way to kind of, is the word capitulate, possibly? Capitulate, surrender to like the more alpha males. Okay, you know, like in Planet of the Apes are like, whoa, you know, they go like that, and Caesar is like, yes, you're okay, like that, right? Like, oh. Okay, so all of these beta body language expressions are like subconscious strategies that your mind uses to tell like the alpha males and the people in charge, like, I'm no threat, don't worry about me. Oh, I'm not gonna do anything wrong. Oh, I'm not gonna speak up or be bad. I'm just going about my merry business. Just let me be and don't hurt me, okay? Right? That's my theory, okay? So, because all this stuff, like chest up, neck long, it's more confident. It's more, you could say it's more combative. It's more like standing up against other people. It's more threatening. And if you were like, just say when you were young, if you were to do that, you would be like asserting dominance. But your mind tells you, oh no, don't do that. No, never go into that body language, right? Don't thrust your hips forward. Don't put your chest up. Okay, can continue. I was like, someone's home, they distract me. Okay, so your body learns to like never do this, right? And eventually those patterns just get like ingrained and ingrained and ingrained until you're like this, right? And then you have to, like, you go through all this physiotherapy to like fix it and like, oh, stretch this muscle and stuff like that. But the subconscious pattern is still there. Don't go like this, or I'm speaking up and being too dominant, okay? You're never gonna get to this without fixing like what's in here. So I kind of realized that there's a roundabout way to getting to the right body language, and you can skip all the muscle stuff, all the stretching, even all the mind muscle connection and stuff that worked for me to get me there. You can just skip it by realizing that, hey, you're an adult now, and all that subconscious programming is just bleh, okay? That's just like bleh. Like, just throw that away and don't worry about it, and tell yourself, I give myself permission to just do alpha body language. You can just do it. Like, nothing is stopping you from going and standing like this. Nothing. Like, you'll feel, but when I do that, it's tight and it feels like my muscles aren't strong enough and I can't get it into that position. Oh, please. You really think that? That's in your head. That's in your head. I believe that pretty much any person is capable of just tomorrow being like, oh, I'm fixed. Like, is it like, imagine if that was the reality, that you're like this and then it's like, oh no, my muscles just can't pull it back. It's not possible. Oh, please, come on. I don't buy that. I reckon, you feel a little bit of pain as you do it, but really that's just an expression. It's just like your mind, just buzzing your nervous system and making you think, oh no, it's because there's pain and they're too tight and I can't do it. So I think the way to get there, to correct body language, is through inner game. It's through your mindset, and just shift to a state of mind where you give yourself permission to assert your dominance or be alpha and just do those body language expressions. Don't worry, like, if you put your chest up in public, if you put your head tall, if you put your shoulders back, if you thrust your hips a bit forward into the right pelvic alignment, no one's gonna come and beat you up. No one's gonna come and say, get back in your spot. Don't worry, okay? Everything's absolutely fine. And from this day forward, just feel okay with this, okay? This is fine. Just because you've got your chest up doesn't mean you're being too try-hard, right? Or like trying to be too cool, all right? It's not. So just do it. There's no trick to it. You don't need to like cure your muscles. You don't need to do any stretches. I didn't do any stretches to get here. There's no stretches you need to do. You don't need to strengthen anything. You just need to give yourself permission to do it, okay? Just do it. Just be in this position for the rest of your life and tell this position and this beta body language to just fuck off because you're done with it, okay? Don't worry about that. Come up like this, and this is your new reality. This is the new way that your posture works, and this is the new way that you interact with the world. Cool? So there you go into your day, go into your life with new, better body language and new, better posture. Give yourself permission to do it. Go for it. See you in the next video.